Hey, this is David from Peaks and Cells. I'm going to show you how to create a method in Bio-Rad's CFX Maestro in 2 minutes. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select your instrument. Here, we're going with the CFX 96. And then you select the run type. Let's go user defined. Okay, this is the protocol. When we want to go click the protocol, we click create new. Here you want to specify your sample volume. So say this is a 20 microliter reaction. Here are the different steps. So say the first step we have is a 60 degrees Celsius for 2 minutes for perhaps the RT step. The cycle goes from 95 degrees Celsius for 10 seconds to 55 degrees Celsius for 30 seconds. Over here, you see in step 3, it says plate read. This is where it's actually collecting data. You'll notice this camera icon here. That's pretty important so that you can make sure you're collecting data. If you lose this portion, you're not gonna see anything. And then this fourth step is called the go-to step, which it pulls it back to the beginning of the cycle so you can do this 39 more times for a total of 40 cycles. After that's all done, you click OK, and you can save the protocol file right here. The protocol file is as you'll notice here, is the PRCL file, and we'll call this one test template, okay, and save. So that's great. So now that we have the protocol file, let's go to the next section. Over here, we're now at the plate setup. So let's click edit selected, and you'll notice all the channels are selected because we selected quick plate 96 all channels. So here you can select the fluorophores. So click on here and say we just wanted FAM and hex. So we can deselect all the rest and then click OK. So you'll notice now we just have the FAM and hex. And if you wanted to list out what specific wells are, like for example, if you wanted this to be the NTC, you can select that here. If you wanted this one to be the positive control, you can select that there. If you wanted this to be the negative control, you can select that there. And if you wanted to do more than one well at a time, you could do that as well. Let's go down here to experiment settings. Here, this is where you can actually give the names to the targets. For example, I wanted to call the FAM target N1. Click that, and say I wanted to call the hex target control. I can do that. Call this one control. So now you'll notice I have control and N1 here. I could remove actin and GAPDH. These are kind of just default and they're always there. So you could click OK. So now if you click on here, you can drop down. I could select the gene and I can select the name there. And if we wanted to change the target name for the whole plate, we can select here and just do this. All right, so now it's all labeled properly. And let's click OK. So this is a PLTD file. This is the plate file. So we can call this one test plate PLTD. See that? Save. So now we have the protocol file and we have the plate template file. And those can be called in the future when you want to rerun this method. So let's go next. If your instrument were connected, you'll see that your instrument would be listed here and you could simply click start run, and that's about it. That's how you create a method in the CFX Maestro in roughly 2 minutes. It was pretty close, right? It's pretty close. If you like this type of content, like, subscribe, and let me know if you want me to create more. In the next video, I'll show you how to do processing parameters in the Bio-Rad CFX software. See you next time.